Alright, just wanted to go through and see what Bigfoot did on the day. Today's July 26th. So as far as the overnight action, some really easy shorts where you see the red striping, that would be where it would look to take a trade. Even this counter trend bit here would have done nicely, and then we had a big short. This counter trend would have done fine. This short backed up a little bit, could have knocked you out, but we didn't start things until you see this dotted line here. So didn't start trading obviously right away, and then we got into a situation where we hit a winner. Uh, then we took a stop, and this is right at about 10 o'clock. Then we had a winner to the downside, and then another winner to the downside. So it netted okay, 60 bucks. And then we got into the lunchtime chop, which can be a real mess. And we went back and forth. We got a winner, a few stops in there, and then it just took a winner to the upside. But obviously, earlier it was able to put up some ticks. Just got chopped around at lunch, and that's why if you look on our facts page, we've got some times when we don't expect the movement to be that great. Lunchtime is one of them. So let's have a look at our other chart. Okay, so here we see the same thing. This is when we're going for 8 ticks per move. So our short would have done fine. We would have had another short winner and another short winner. So it would have really done very nicely from about 2:30 on. Then we started out, so we had one winner, one stop, so back to flat, and then 2 more winners. So we're up at that point 160 bucks, and then same thing. We get into this lunchtime chop. We're able to recover one of those back to flat, and then we took a couple of stops into the end of the day, and it stopped trading. So anyway, again, when you get a couple of winners and you're heading up towards lunchtime, things can definitely tighten up, and that's the kind of thing that you want to watch out for. The movement was not good enough to get anywhere on my 2-tick chart today, so it would have had a down day. And again, if you're looking to net out a couple of winners or net out a couple of losers for your daily stops, that's usually the best approach. Or if you want to have let it go a little bit further to the upside, if you're trying to net out more winners, just make sure that you're being careful around that lunchtime time frame. I did want to go over one thing that I've had a couple of questions on, so we'll get into the strategy and have a look at it. I wanted to talk about your entry type. So I'm entering at market just to make sure that I'm not going to miss an entry, because sometimes if you're running with a limit order, I had somebody in Germany contact me, and their whole screen was nothing but missed entries. And so what a missed entry will look like is some orange dots that'll just print on a candle, but you won't see an entry associated with those. And so what we want to do is try out limits, see if you're getting filled and you're happy with those. The worst thing is when you're getting filled on the stops and no fills on the winners. So anyway, I'm using market for my entry, but you just want to make sure that you're using whatever's working best in your area, because everybody's going to be a little bit different depending on the market speed and price at the time when you're trading. So for the overnight stuff, I don't know if it's going to be more challenging or not to get filled, but during the daytime I don't really have any kind of problem getting filled. Certainly not on market, but limit orders were all getting filled pretty well for me. I'd occasionally miss one or two, so I've just gone to market because I'm getting filled okay. All right, have a great day, and I will put up another chart tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.